Bill Phillips is the author of the #1 New York Times bestseller, Body for Life, which sold over 6 million copies worldwide and was on the New York Times bestseller list for more than 5 years. Bill has already helped millions of people become lighter and healthier through proper eating and exercise. He's shared his motivating advice on TV and in worldwide publications. He's worked to develop national programs to improve the well-being of children. Some of Bill's accomplishments and contributions. Bill launched the Transformation Challenge phenomena with his 1997 red Lamborghini before and after contest. Millions have participated since then. I started working with Bill in 1996. CEO and owner of ES Performance Nutrition, which introduced the fitness world to breakthrough products including creatine, HMB, CLA, whey protein isolate, and Myoplex. He introduced a new era of scientifically researched and developed supplements with Metrex in 1991. Bill donated all proceeds from his Body to Work film to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Bill became the single largest individual contributor in the history of the world to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, granted over 575 wishes to kids facing life-threatening illnesses through the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and received their highest award. And there's so much more I could say about Bill. He is a brilliant marketer. He's influenced millions of people. I've known him for many, many years. Please give it up for my friend, Bill Phillips.
Awesome. I got my cape on. I'm going to tell you about my program called Superman Fitness. But first, I want to see if we can give it up for Joe a little bit. Joe works so hard getting ready for these programs. And I want to do a little cheer for Joe. If I could get you all to help me out. What we're going to do is we're going to do 1, 2, 3, Joe. I'm not Dan. 1, 2, 3, Joe. And I want you to go ahead and practice for me right now. But give me like 50% of what you got. Ready? 1, 2, 3, Joe. About 55% now. 1, 2, 3, Joe. Let's try 80% for Joe. 1, 2, 3, Joe. Now, God, you guys really reach down and wake up and give me 100%. 1, 2, 3, Joe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Joe. Now, Joe and I go back 20 years, and he gave me some ideas back when I was just getting started with my health food companies that allowed me to build them and sell them, and basically he helped me get so successful I retired when I was 34 years old. And I hated it. I absolutely hated it. So I got back into the fitness world after a journey through really, you got to understand why you do it to begin with. And if you really look at people like Joe, and Dan taught me years ago, is that you would do it even if you didn't get paid. And I knew that I wanted to do what I started with, which was teaching people how to get healthy and strong. So I found a way back to that. I set up a little clinic in Colorado, and I just worked with people that came through the doors, that came to my transformation center, and I just taught them how to get healthy, how to get strong with exercise and healthy eating. And we were always looking for a way to kind of share that with more people. And at the last conference, I got an idea from Joe that helped me expand my business, helped me double it in 3 months, actually 102 days. And since I've been to Joe's last conference on June 24th, was it June 24th? 102 days, he helped me make $412,565 and make another sizable donation to our favorite charity, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So how did he do that? You guys, you're in the right room if you want a breakthrough idea. And it didn't come directly at me. Nobody sat down and said, Bill, here's the idea. Joe and I were getting up on stage, and he sat me down. We were going to do an interview like he just did with Dean. And he said, do you mind if I broadcast this on Facebook Live? And I said, well, what the hell is Facebook Live? I'm a social media nitwit. And he goes, well, it's a live broadcasting. I go, well, how much does that cost? And he said, it's free. And my wheels started turning right there. And we did the interview, but the whole time I'm thinking, Facebook Live? What are you talking about? Free broadcasting? That's like your own television network. So I went home, and my wife came up with an idea that I should take what I do at my center where I teach people in person, and we should teach it on Facebook Live. And I said, well, let's try that, but let's try it as a kind of a pilot program. And I said, let's do a week of workouts, a week of live workouts for people, and we'll donate all the money to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we sent out an email letter, not a video. I got more ideas today that I'm going to make more of an impact with, already from Dean. And we sent it out, and people went crazy for it. And we had something called Workout for Wishes Week. And we brought in $12,000 from Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the feedback was incredible. Now, keep in mind, this idea didn't exist before I came to last conference, the last 25K conference. And so I said, well, let's make it a program. We can reach more people, and let's make a 4-week program. And instead of paying a personal trainer $65 or $85 a day, they can pay me $14 a day and work out with me. I was going to fucking work out anyway. So I'm going to work out anyway. Just hold your iPhone in the direction of where I'm working out, and I'll talk to the iPhone and say, come on, let's go. Come on, man, let's go. Get one more. Don't quit. Come on. Give me 4 more reps. I was going to work out anyway. And so my wife holds the camera, and I work out, and people went crazy for it. People loved it. And we sold, the first month, we sold $80,000 worth of memberships. People would pay $14 a day to work out with me. And we had 200 people sign up right away. No marketing, really, just sent out an email letter. And I started thinking, dang, no employees, no capital expenditure, no accounts receivable, no brain damage, doing something I love to do, doing something I'm going to work out anyway. And I said, this is the best business idea I've ever had. And I'm thinking, where did I get this idea? Joe, my wife, then to me. So thank you, my wife, Maria, where she has brilliant ideas that she gets from Joe, and her and Joe get along like this. So I'm looking forward to what my next idea is going to be. They're going to give it to me. So we did it again, and more than 200 people signed up. So we brought in $150,000 the second month. And now we just sold it again, and we brought up more than $150,000. This allows me to do a couple things. One is that having a successful business is fun. Being a part of the social media landscape was impossible for me. I'm an old direct mail guy that learned how to write from Ted Nicholas and Gary Halbert. And I'm thinking, well, how do I get into social media? I don't have the chip. I'm 52. I don't have the DNA strand that connects me to that world. But now all of a sudden, I'm in it. We're on the ground floor of Facebook Live. We're teaching people around the world how to eat healthy and exercise. We have comedy sketches, and we have bloopers, and we really have a lot of fun with it. Part of the proceeds always go to Make-A-Wish Foundation, so the more successful we are over here, the more we can donate over here and really make a difference. So I've got the ideal business. And I just want to encourage everybody in this room, first of all, if you're not working out, join my live workout club. It's called Superman Fitness, if you can remember that, with the cape. Superman Fitness, the best workout you ever had. Who wants to get a great workout with $14 a day and support the Make-A-Wish Foundation? People love it. So in your business, in your marketing, and in what you're passionate about, you should really be sitting there thinking or believing there's an idea here at this conference that's going to come to me either directly or through my peripheral vision. Somebody's going to say something. Joe, maybe. There's so many brilliant people here. The lunch conversations are great. The dinner conversations are great. I met a couple people in the gym last night. Conversations were great. But you can believe that Joe is underselling, under-promising when he says, you can come to this conference and get an idea that makes you $250,000. Because I came to the last conference, and I got an idea that makes a social media moron, social media dingbat, $412,565 in 102 days. So don't you take lightly this opportunity. The biggest thing that you need to do is just be open to the possibility or believe that something here is going to happen because breakthroughs happen at this conference. And that's why I'm here supporting Joe. And as a matter of fact, I've got one last thing. I've got 71 seconds. Come on, Joe, come up here, please. I got a 10-minute speech, and I got to concentrate. What's my new program called? Superman Fitness. I wanted you guys to remember that. It's called Superman Fitness at Bill Phillips Live. And we are going to, we're going to have we'll make an extra $2 million next year.
Totally.
So I want to find a way to pay it back and give you a thank you. And who knows what you're doing with Artists for Addicts program? Who's seen the beautiful painting that John did? Isn't that stunning? Yeah. I got 45 seconds. And I just want to say that as a thank you for making our life better, making our business better, giving us a breakthrough idea, helping more people get healthy, we want to buy the first Black Star painting from you and John for $35,000 and pay it back. Is that all right?
Love it. Awesome, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's my pleasure. Because that's a stunning piece of art, and that's the least I can do. So thank you for all you do.